Very entertaining last 5 minutes, and we thought the game was fizzling out, didn't we? At a slightly disappointing 1-1.
Yeah, not a lot happening. waiting for the last 5 minutes, and when they turned it on, they turned it on. You know, Andre Silva came in, who showed some kind of quality, and Mexico as well. Mexico for me was the better team, who had more of the game, more ball possession, looking like they wanted to win it more. Portugal was happy to sit back and waiting for 1 or 2 moments of the main man, Ronaldo, but they waited, unfortunately, a little bit too long.
When we have a look at the Portuguese goal, are we thinking this is actually an own goal, is it?
Very, very sharp play of him. He tries to pick somebody up in the penalty spot, but the horrendous touch. And the fullback, I don't know what he's doing there, but
fullbacks have not had a good night tonight. They've been at
you
fault
want to
on
defend your own. Martins is an interesting one, isn't he? Luis Figo said the player that most reminds me of a younger me is Martins. Yeah. And when he played away to Real Madrid, Zidane said he's a top player. He had a very good game. He is a young man to keep an eye on for the future.
He is. Big statement from Figo. Nice for the boy. Hopefully it doesn't go to his head and just keeps on it and keep being focused on his improvement. He is a good player.
Quite a load to carry on your shoulders, being likened to Figo, by Figo.
But he has got abundance of ability. Quick, but also knows how to use his body. You know, he had a chance to make 3-1, and he was unlucky. You know, understands the game.
Yeah. But it finishes 2-2. You want to have a look at the goalkeeper as well amongst us. It's a good head.
To come off your line, but that's what he gets paid for. His job is to handle the ball, and he can jump higher than anyone else.
Yeah, he can use his hands.
He can punch it. But it's last minute.
I must say, come on, centre half needs to.
Oh yeah, Fonsa
needs to really take command and show, you know, that you can defend your box. It's 2-1, 1.5 minutes to go. You know, you are not getting a goal against, and you have to defend it cost by cost, whatever it takes.
I mean, you're a manager now. Do you like to have players on the post? Because if you had a player on both posts there, they'd have headed it away, or they'd have volleyed it away.
Yeah, but I like to defend it at source, you know, so I would like to defend it before it gets to the post. So I don't have nobody on the post, but I put somebody in the middle to attack that ball.
That's where you're going wrong, you see.
No. See, a free man.
I'd have been far post then, and I'd have cleared it for you, and then you might have won the league or something if I'd have been playing.
Yeah, but my idea is not. It shouldn't get to that, you know. So I can use you maybe in a counter-attacking way.
No, that's just not my game. Counter-attack's not my game.
I would get you there. I
think you're confusing him with another fullback, probably. Sorry, Lee. The only time we saw Ronaldo really was in the first half, didn't we? Creating brilliantly, but it was notable a few times.
To Quaresma, and Quaresma, a dummy gives the goalkeeper a dummy and scores in an open goal.
We saw Hernandez. Probably should have actually made it 2-2 before that late header from Moreno, but we did see him scoring in the first half. And again, with the position you play up front, just takes a little.
And this is all about Hernandez.
Because the ball's not travelling very far from the cross, he doesn't have to move that much. He just needs to get half a yard in front, and Pepe's standing there thinking, oh, I'm going to head this, and he's nipped in between. It's brilliant.
But a lot of strikers would have just stood still. Yeah. And then Pepe would have just kicked the ball away. Yeah. But not Hernandez. Movement, just a little movement, boom.
If that had been a British player, I'm talking about Guerrero, the left-back now, we'd have said, oh, they're all one-footed. They should be able to work on both feet. You know, and there is a man who's won the Euros, plays at Borussia Dortmund now, so won the German Cup the other day, going at it with his left foot, without any conviction when it's one to clear with his right.
We've seen it. We saw it last night, didn't we, in the New Zealand game? Players going with the wrong foot just to clear it. And as I said, if you miss, you're going to miss a ball. Get your body in the way, and the way to do that is go with the correct foot to clear it, and if you miss it, it hits your body. But I don't know what they're thinking. Sometimes I don't know what any of the defenders are thinking, to be honest with you.
But it's one as a manager, isn't it? As you say, open yourself up and clear it.
Yeah, this is one of, for a manager, it's the hardest to take, because you know he can do it. You know that this is basic, you know, to just open your body and take it with the inside and clear it and sweep your line and start again. You know, so for a manager, this is the hardest thing.
That's why I'm not a manager.
No, but it's the beauty of the game as well. You know?
OK, finishes 2-2 then in Kazan between...
Cup is going to be a really difficult test, but also one that we're going to embrace.
Tim Cahill's won 97 caps playing back in Australia now for Melbourne City. By the way, Germany, very inexperienced team, only 179 caps from 21 players. Draxler's their most experienced player with 30 caps, but there'll still be some exciting talent there. Let's have a quick look at VAR again. I think as much as anything, because what really is coming out of this is the lack of communication both to the fans in the ground and to all of us, so everybody watching at home, that we don't always know what is going on.
But I think that's okay as long as we learn from it and we get better at it. Like anything new we said yesterday, like the offside, changing of the rules of the offside, the back pass rule, when that came in, it takes a bit of time. It just seems at the moment that the referees are not quite sure, and the communication between the people watching, us watching on TV, the fans at home, they're not sure what's going on, so it's just a little...
I don't know what they were doing.
No.
But yes, you want clarity, you want them to speak and you to be able to listen, but I don't think that we're going to get that.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, the language barrier could be a reason, yeah?
Well, no. Surely with those kind of matches, you can have referees who speak English, you know, and do it in one language. You know, nowadays, international referees, they need to speak English anyway. So you can do it in English. So I think that is not a big problem. I just think it is a different kind of problem, a different kind of issue with speaking up and letting everybody know what is going on.
For fear that they may still get it wrong and that we all react to that and say VAR's not even working. Look, you know, we can hear what they're saying and they've even got it wrong now.
It might be. It might be. Look how we are debating about it because we are a lot confused. You know, so there's still a lot to be done on it.
I think the VAR itself looks like it could be working. I think it's just now the communication, because if the referee on that second one of the goal, we didn't know, we're waiting for, he's going like this, and then the guy wants to celebrate, he can't. If he'd have just gone checking on an offside, and then they go, oh, he's checking on offside, no, he's not offside, goal, then fine, absolutely. But because he's looking in the sky and everyone's, as you said before, if that had been a World Cup final, and the bloke scored the goal of his life, and now we're waiting to see what's going on.
It doesn't want to sound like we don't want it to work. It's coming in, so we need to
we have to also
working.
Understand that if we think that this is 100% problem solver, you can forget that. It is not.
No, it's not.
It is not. So there will still be grey areas. Whatever we put in, you know. So we're always gonna get this.
But we must say they got it right with disallowing that Pepe goal, or maybe there was a little flick on from Nani or whatever. But the right decision was arrived at because Pepe was offside there.
Yeah,
so we have
about 30 minutes before the shot. No, I'm joking. No, they got that right. They got that right. They got that right.
We need this to work.
Come on,
come on, VAR.
Can't wait for the next game.
Oh gosh.
Thank you very much indeed. The next game is coming up very, very soon in around 20 minutes' time. More live Confederations Cup action. The African champions Cameroon, we've just seen them arriving and singing, playing South America's top nation Chile. Alexis Sanchez not fit to start, by the way. It starts at 6:30 on ITV4. And tomorrow it's Australia against Germany. Joachim Löw has picked a young side to represent the World Cup holders, so that should be interesting. All the build-up from 3:30 on ITV4. So turn over to ITV4 now. Jackie Oatley is with Matthew Upson and Mark Schwarzer for Cameroon against Chile. Enjoy that one. Bye-bye for now. Top nation Chile. Alexis Sanchez not fit to start, by the way. It starts at 6:30 on ITV4. And tomorrow it's Australia against Germany. Joachim Löw has picked a young side to represent the World Cup holders, so that should be interesting. All the build-up from 3:30 on ITV4. So turn over to ITV4 now. Jackie Oatley is with Matthew Upson and Mark Schwarzer for Cameroon against Chile. Enjoy that one. Bye-bye for now. Top nation Chile. Alexis Sanchez not fit to start, by the way. It starts at 6:30 on ITV4. And tomorrow it's Australia against Germany. Joachim Löw has picked a young side to represent the World Cup holders, so that should be interesting. All the build-up from 3:30 on ITV4. So turn over to ITV4 now. Jackie Oatley is with Matthew Upson and Mark Schwarzer for Cameroon against Chile. Enjoy that one. Bye-bye for now.